Hello again, welcome back. I'm Angela from artery.co.uk, and this time we're going to make a simple box using the Sizzix online generator. Now I will tell you from the start, you do not have to use the Sizzix scoring board and trimmer to make a box. You can go to the size generator on their website, but you can use scissors to cut your card down. That's why I'm putting this in the budget playlist. And you can also score, as I've showed you in numerous videos, just using a pencil, a ruler and scissors, or a ruler or a pen lid or a bank card, just something that you can score the card with. But I am going to be using my guillotine and my little mini scoreboard that I bought, but you don't have to do any of those things. So first of all, we are going to be making a box for something like this. It's just how to make a box for any size really. So supposing I'd sold this and I wanted a box to package it. To make a box you need the length, the width and the height. I'm using inches. So this would be, well, it's 2 3/4. It's exactly 2 3/4 actually. So it's 2 3/4. Obviously width and length are going to be the same because it's just around the circular container. The height is 1 5/16. So now what we have to do is go to the Sizzix website to find their envelope generator, and then I'll be back. In your browser, go to sbt.sizzix.co.uk or .com, I suppose. And this is, if you scroll down, this is your box and envelope generators. We went through the envelope generator in an earlier video, so this we're going to be concentrating on this, the box generator. Now I'm going to be using inches. You can obviously use whichever you like. So now we have to input the dimensions of the box. So the length was 2 3/4. This is how you have to put it in, like that. And the width was the same, 2 3/4. The height was 1 5/16. 1 5/16. And the lid, I thought we could have 3/4 of an inch. That is the depth of the lid, how far it comes down your box. So I'm just going to have this at 3/4. And now we click 3/4 of an inch, sorry, so that's going to be the height of the lid. So generate now. So as you can see here, it gives you the measurements that you need for the box and the lid. So for the box you need cardstock measuring 5 6/16 squared. Now in fractions, if both the top and the bottom number are even, you can keep on dividing them by 2 until you can't divide them anymore. I know that might not make sense, but for instance, this is 6/16. So half of 6 is 3, and half of 16 is 8. So that becomes 5 3/8. I don't know if that makes any sense to you. And it needs to be scored at 1 5/16. That can't be brought down anymore because there's an odd number there. Now for the lid, the cardstock size will have to be 4 5/16 squared. That is a mouthful. And scored at 3/4 of an inch because we said that's how deep the lid was going to be. So now we'll go back and start building our box using all of these measurements. Right, we're back over here again. So you can just use scissors, of course, if you don't have a trimmer or a guillotine. So I'm going to cut this down. Put this away because it's lethal and I'm bound to chop something off that shouldn't be chopped off. So now I'm going to use my little mini scoreboard to score this at 1 3/8. So now we need to burnish all of these edges. And now these four corners here, you have to release these because these are going to be the tabs. So you can do it with a craft knife, you can do it with scissors. My cutting isn't very straight, so please forgive me. Just cut straight up the score line. So that meets the first one there. You can see my cutting is absolutely abysmal. Plus the light in here is really bad. I can't quite see what I'm doing. And then turn it round to the opposite end and do the same again. It is really, I can't see what I'm doing. I can't see these score lines. Okay, anyway, pretend that's cut nicely. So these are going to be glued there, and that's going to be how we're going to be making our box. So get whichever glue you like. You can use tape, you can use glue, you can use a glue runner. It's entirely up to you. Get them nice and stuck. I have a feeling this isn't going to fit properly because I must have been a little bit off with my measurements. Never mind, it's just to show you the process. Of course you can take a bit more care with yours. The that box in there, and it does fit nicely actually, quite pleased with that. So that is the box. It fits perfectly. I think that's the first time I've done it right. I've been practicing this for days. Right. So now, the lid was going to be, hang on, I'm looking at the wrong one. Oh yeah, so the lid was going to be 4 5/16. That was quite difficult to measure, so I hope this is going to be okay. If not, then at least you get the idea. And this needs to be scored at 3/4 of an inch. So I'll put that back. I love my little mini scoreboard. I'm really glad I bought that. So now we can burnish these and cut it in exactly the same way as we did the actual box. Okay, this has all been done fairly quickly, so you can see there it's not quite right, but these bits can just be snipped off or whatever. But I just wanted to make sure that it fits, and it does. Wonderful. That's great. So some of the ones that I saw on the Sizzix website when I was looking for ideas on how to do this, they used one colour for the box and some beautiful pattern paper or gold or silver paper for the lid, and that just give it a really nice effect. You could put pattern paper on there, like, or a different colour. You could put anything anywhere. You know, you could decorate the sides, you can decorate the top. But that's how to make a box. Bit of an imperfect box, this one, because I was in a hurry and I was in a tiz because I've been practicing this for days and I couldn't get it right. So now I've got the right sizes and now it's done that. But that's easily fixed. So anyway, I hope that was helpful. Just an easy way to make a box, and like I showed you before, I'll just show you quickly how to score just using a ruler. And a pencil. So say you wanted to score at 3 centimeters, sorry, 3 inches there. I wouldn't suggest that you make really strong marks like that, but and then you will get a ruler, line those up, and if you have something to score with, I actually have, or did have, yes I did, I actually have some scoring tools, but you can use a bank card, you can use a ruler, you can use the bottom of a pen lid, but you would just score it like that, and then when you turn it over, there's your score mark. So that's how easy it is. So like I said, that's why I've actually put this in the budget section, because you can make boxes very easily, very cheaply. All you need is some cardstock, maybe some different colour cardstock, and the online generator, and that's it. You don't have to use anything expensive at all. You don't have to use anything that I've used here, although I will, this is a mess, although I will make a list of everything that I've used, just so you can have a look for yourself. But anyway, I hope that was helpful. Thank you for sticking with me. I really appreciate it. Have a great day now. Bye bye.